I'm really proud that I've completed these 4 cones. It's something I've never done before, and I think this is going to come down to the wire. All of us have finished all of our elements, and it just comes down to the fine details.
So, Sarah, you're surprised you managed to get all 4 up?
Oh, yeah, I was definitely really pushed towards the end.
So we, really. Like, it was down to the last seconds.
Oh, definitely, right down to the last second. Yeah, there was moments where I thought I wouldn't make it over the line, but...
Did you nearly give up?
Not at all, not for a second.
So the elements, the amaretti?
Yeah.
Because you made some mistakes there.
I did, yeah.
Over-blended the almonds and they went all kind of, it's like almond butter.
Yeah. It went down to a bit of a paste, so I just dried that out in the oven and tasted them. They still taste really nice, so I think it's okay.
We'll keep our fingers crossed for you.
Yes.
See how you go.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thanks.
See you soon. Oh, that's interesting. The ice cream's a little different, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Ice cream's a little different, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sarah was running behind in the entire challenge. Yeah. And there's some obvious mistakes here. For me, the biggest one, the glaring one, would have to be the salty caramel ice cream. It just hasn't been taken far enough. Your one, Nick, was really savoury in many ways, which balanced against the chocolate, the amaretti biscuit, the gianduja. What we've got here is...
salty vanilla.
Yeah. Salty milk.
Salty milk.
Yeah. Salty milk. Just a shame, which is a shame, because we've got lots of amaretti biscuit on this one, you know, chunks of it on the outside. It's just the most important thing for me is the ice cream.
You've got to look at the positives and how they weigh up against the ice cream. The amaretti is on the money, and then you get to the ice cream and you go, not quite as good. So all those are positives for me, and then the negative is the caramel ice cream.
It's out of kilter without the slight bitterness of that caramel in the salted caramel ice cream.
It's a real shame because it's just thrown out the whole dessert.
You know who we're most interested to see, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Amelia's. She was so organised, so clean, so amazingly in control. I just want to know whether or not it's paid off.
Oh, let's get her in.
I have never been in this position. Thinking that these ice cream cones could be the last thing I cook in MasterChef, the whole thing becomes a lot more real for me. I feel really sort of freaked now.
Amelia, pleased?
I got it up and I'm happy that I dealt with the pressure the way I did today.
We've never seen anybody as composed, I don't think, in a pressure test.
I think over the course of however long I've been here now, I've really learnt to deal with pressure, and it doesn't need to stress me. I just need to organise myself and deal with it, and that's, you know, it was a good test for me today, actually. I really enjoyed it.
Wonderful. Right, you know what? We're going to taste.
Thanks.
Off you go. Beautiful golden cones.
Yeah,
Which
beautiful.
look fantastic.
Really
Consistent.
Consistent.
Probably the best of
Yeah.
the 3, actually, when I look at them. Yeah.
Shall we taste?
Yeah.
Matthew?
It's It's interesting because I just expected Amelia's to be absolutely on the money, you know, like perfect all the way through. But the sugar's not bitter enough.
No.
It's exactly the same as Sarah's, just a little saltier.
I think the cone is probably the best of the lot. Really uniform, baked well. Nice crunch. But for me, salted caramel gelato just doesn't have enough punch.
I think there's one person totally off the table.
Was that, Renaud?
Yeah. It's the one I want to eat again. Because it was full of caramel flavour like yours was. It was
It's
delicious.
true, the caramel ice cream is, it's an ice cream. So if the ice cream ain't good, then we're in trouble, aren't we?
It is the hero of the dish.
It's the hero of the dish.
If we were betting people, we would have put money on the fact that it would come down to Renee and Sarah.
Yeah.
One of those two going home, but having tasted all three, it's a lot more complex.
We're arguing over two people.
Between Sarah and Amelia, gee, that's not what I thought at all.
One of you gave us the Choc-Top that was head and chocolate-covered shoulders above the other two. It marked its maker down as having really solid pastry skills. And it delivered to us the perfect salty caramel ice cream. The maker of that Choc-Top is Renee.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, I might actually pass out here.
Honestly, if I had my eyes closed when I tried yours, I would have found it really difficult to tell the difference between the one I made and the one that you made. I think you absolutely nailed the salted caramel gelato. And in the end, that's kind of a hero. So well done.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
There is no way I would have ever thought that I could beat Amelia in a challenge that had desserts in it. Just no way ever. And the fact that I have, I guess, is a massive confidence booster.
So it comes down to you, Amelia, and you, Sarah. Amelia, at every stage that Nick and I came to your bench, you were under control. You had it, we thought, in the bag. All the elements, you know, very calm. And yet, with your Choc-Top, you didn't take that caramel far enough. Sarah, you too didn't take that caramel far enough. Where was that bitter caramel flavour that Renee nailed? This was such a close call, and it came down to this. The Choc-Top that wins the day, the caramel was just taken that little bit further. There was that little extra pinch of salt that separated it from the other. That Choc-Top belonged to you, Amelia, and that's why you're safe. Sarah, I'm sorry, for the second time, you're going home.
I can't believe that this is the end.
You know, Sarah, at this stage in the competition, it's tiny details, but in the end, it comes down to a simple thing. Which one would we go back for? And that's why, unfortunately, you're going home. It just didn't quite have the flavour that Amelia managed to drag out of that caramel, even though you didn't take it quite far enough.
You know, it has been an incredible journey and I have learnt so much and you've all been amazing.
You've been amazing too. And it's okay.
I didn't think I'd cry, but...
Sarah, when you put up dishes, like that quail scotch egg with the smoked salmon tartare, we just go, that seems a bit weird and nutty. And it's so delicious. That's what we want to see, that's what we love. You genuinely get excited by food, by flavour, and that is a wonderful thing.
Thank
It's been
you.
a pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, it's
Thank
been amazing. Thank you. Could I have another hug? Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thanks so much for today. I learned a lot. I'll be making that again for sure. See you later. Thank you.
Is it easier second time around?
Oh no, it's not any easier.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh gosh, I'm like a big baby.
Yeah, see you later. Bye.
Bye, sir.
I am so passionate about food and I'm ready to just throw all of my energy into that right now, and that's what I'm going to do.
Thank you.
My modelling enabled me to travel the world and eat at so many different restaurants, and everything in my life has brought me to this position right now.
Bye.
The future holds a lot of food for me, and this has not deterred me at all. This has just fueled my passion for food so much, and I'm going to take it with me every day, always. It's going to be a good future for me. I can see it.